Good morning, guys. Welcome to my garden. Today I'm going to show you guys a little fall garden tour of what we got going on here in Zone 8B in Eastern North Carolina. My kids are running around playing, so if you hear that in the back, that's them. Also, my voice is a little cracky today because we're getting over some sickness. We are going to have our first frost here probably in about 2 weeks. And last year we had a pretty cold winter, but the year before that we didn't, and I think that's pretty typical. So we'll see if we can actually do some stuff through the winter. I'm just kind of taking a chance and going to see what happens through the winter without doing any frost cover or anything like that because we're moving and we've got a lot of stuff going on. So right here we've got our broccoli. This is actually broccoli rabe. If you've never had broccoli rabe, it's like a cutting broccoli, a broccolini, a baby broccoli, and I prefer it because you don't just get one head that you harvest. You get little cuttings of broccoli, so you get them a lot. I think you get a lot more, maybe not a lot more in terms of actual amount, but you get multiple harvests versus one, maybe two broccoli harvests off of one plant. So I prefer that. So this is our broccoli rabe, and then over here, here and here we've got some dino kale. I've never grown kale before, but I've been seeing some recipes recently talking about how to actually make it taste good, so I thought why not give it a try. And right here I think this is echinacea. I just threw some seeds in here to see what would happen because we had the space and I just wanted to do something. So we'll see. We had echinacea in the springtime. Let's see if we can get another harvest of it. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I thought I might as well try. I also normally put chamomile in this bed, and chamomile just doesn't do great for me. I don't know. I always hear people talking about the abundance of chamomile they have and how it just reseeds and does all this stuff, but I think it's too hot here. I think it's way too hot. So in the springtime I have a hard time getting it to grow. It does grow and I have a little bit, but I don't have this huge chamomile harvest that everyone always talks about having once they plant chamomile. So we don't have that. We'll see if any pops up, but not any so far. I have some African daisies that I tried to plant in the spring. Too hot again. They just didn't do well. These are frost tender, so they're probably not going to bloom by the time that we get our frost, but you know, I thought might as well try. Again, I had the space and I wanted to try to see if I could get any more flowers going because I really enjoy the flowers and so do my kids. Then we've got some regular old Brussels sprouts. I started this from seed. I thought I'd get a good jump on it, but I don't think I did. So I don't know if it's gonna actually work out for even the springtime through our mild winter if we have one, but we'll see. I don't know, I didn't give too many spots for Brussels sprouts just because I failed at it last year. Then we have some golden beets here. I really don't do great growing beets. I don't know why. Again, it's one of those things that I just feel like it's pretty easy to grow, but for me, I can like not really get it to grow very well. I don't know what the problem is. So anyway, those are golden beets. Then this is our strawberry patch. Clearly it's fall, nothing's growing. And then we've got a lot of carrots here. I have regular old Danver carrots, and I have a Kyoto red, and then I have a cosmic purple. So for the most part, they're all thinned out. Some of them are growing at different rates, but you know, I think carrots are just hard. I don't think there's that much more to thin. It just kind of looks a little messy, but that's just the way carrots are, you know? And then I have some purple sweet peas right here, and I've got a couple little peas starting to bloom, which is really pretty. Last year peas were a big hit with my kids, so we just went ahead and did a lot of peas. And then down here we've got some watermelon radishes, and so it's funny, you can see how much more sun the front gets versus the back because we're kind of in this like corner of fencing, and so the shadow casts pretty early in the afternoon, and back in the back it's more of a shadow versus the front, and you can just see it's kind of crazy the difference here. Then over here I've got some more peas. These are a different variety. These are like something 13 I can't remember exactly, but they're supposed to have 13 peas in them on average, and we planted them last year and they worked really well. And then we've got some more, some watermelon radishes right there. And then this is kind of like my herb bed. It used to look a lot better. We've got just some green onions, some chives. I have some parsley that will come back soon, I'm sure. The swallowtails ate it all, but it'll come back like it did last year. And then we've got a ton of rosemary, clearly. And then I have some thyme hidden in there too. And I just have kind of let it go, honestly. I just haven't done much with it. So that's the herb garden. I do have some other herbs. I have some lemon balm right here. Lemon balm is part of the mint family, and so I have it in a container so it doesn't spread like crazy. And then I have some over here. I have some regular old Genovese basil, which I'm gonna have to harvest soon because we're gonna have the frost and it's not tolerant. And then I have some lemon basil down here, which, yes, smells and tastes slightly like lemon. And then over here, I have something kind of new and fun. I have purple kohlrabi, and so we did quite a few of those. I'm probably gonna have to pull some and thin them a little bit more, but we've never eaten them, but they looked really good, and I've seen people talk about recipes they do with them, and it kind of seemed like something that we could do. And I just think they're really pretty already with the leaves, and you can kind of see that purpling in there. And then I have some more watermelon radishes right here in front, trying to get as much as we can of those while we have the space. This is our spot that we do tomatoes, our cattle panel trellis that we do tomatoes and sunflowers in the summertime and the springtime. But we put more peas on it, so we did a lot more of those purple peas. You can see some more blooming. So we did a lot more purple peas here and all throughout, and they're actually growing quite tall, like taller than I thought they would. And then underneath right here, we've got lots of carrots again. So again, we have the Danvers in the front, and then we have the Kyoto Red in the middle row, and then we have the Cosmic Purple in the back. So again, you can see how much more sun this gets versus this area over here. These are a lot smaller carrots. You can see how much shorter and smaller they are versus these ones over here, because these ones get a little bit more sun. And then kind of I'm having trouble with beets. I don't know why. I have these little tiny, I sowed these the same time as I sowed the carrots, and I just don't have luck with them. I don't know. It is getting really toasty. It's really hot for fall right now. I also have just a huge sweater on, which I just need to change out of. But I think that variety is called the Chioggia beet, and it is like a red and white candy cane looking beet, and it looks really cool. We'll see if I can grow them and be able to experience that. I don't know if it's gonna work out because they just look sad. I don't know what it is. So anyway, grab my coffee. So anyway, this is our fall garden. Yeah, we don't have a ton of stuff. I mean, we don't have a ton of space, but make do with what we've got. We probably could even make use of a little bit more space. We're also going to be gone a lot during the holidays, and so I just don't want to grow too much that we're not even going to use, Anyway, this is our fall garden. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video.